one of the first major events of November, of course, is this evening, which of course is Bonfire Night, or Bondy Night as we used to call it. And for those of you who are not familiar with the English tradition anyway, as it used to be in my day, and I think it still is a little bit, when we were kids, a couple of weeks before Bonfire Night, we would make a guy. And a guy is basically just anything stuffed. You get your father's old clothes, and hopefully they're his old clothes, and stuff them with anything you could find, usually your mother's clothes, and stick him in your little brother's pram. But what happened to him? And then you push him around the town, and you'd shout, penny for the guy, penny for the guy, and people would throw things at you, hopefully money, and then you'd use that to buy your bonfires, and you buy your firecrackers and all the rest of it. But one of the other things we used to do was to collect anything we could find for a bonfire. And in Stockton-on-Tees, which is up in the northeast where I come from, we would go up on the moor and we'd build a huge, huge bonfire. And as I said, anything we could find, all sofas, chairs, whatever rubbish we could find. And they would get pretty big. And of course, there were other bonfires being built around the town. So you had to guard your bonfire. And so literally, people, not me, would sneak out of the house at night, climb out the windows, and go and protect the bonfire. In other words, you did your shift. That was fair enough. And then of course on bonfire night, we'd have potatoes and put them on sticks and roast them on the bonfire. The guy would go up on the top and set it all alight. Wonderful, wonderful times. So I think that still happens. Maybe not to the same extent because people are very fire conscious these days. But anyway, this is a song called Coalin, and it's related not only to November 5th and so on, but it also has some connections with the old mummers plays. And I'll put a couple of photos up there just to show you what some mummers might look like. I'm sure you'll hear more about them as we go through the evening. And so this is Coalin, and there are very many versions of this song. This is a Lancashire version from Harold Boardman. And kids in Oldham still sing some of these verses around fireworks time. So anyway, here it goes, the chorus. We'll come with Coalin, Coalin, Coalin. We'll come with Coalin on Bonfire Night. And a decent key to sing it. We'll call a Coalin, Coalin, Coalin. We'll call a Coalin on Bonfire Night. Now the first to come in was a miner, you see, with his pick and his shovel all ready to dig. He digs it and picks it and soon it does fall. That is the way that we gather coal, and we'll call a Coalin, 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 Coalin for Bonfire Night. Why the next to come in was a sailor, you see, with a bunch of blue ribbons tied under his knee. He's travelled through England, through France and through Spain, and now he's returned to old England again. And we'll call a Coalin, 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 we'll call a Coalin for Bonfire Night. Now the last to come in was a miser, you see. He's a crutch on his back and he's blind of a knee. He's a weary old fella and he wears a pigtail, and all his delight is in drink and strong ale. We'll call a Coalin, Coalin, Coalin. We'll call a Coalin for Bonfire Night. Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. Why I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. And we'll come a Coalin, come a Coalin, come a Coalin, we'll come a Coalin for bonfire night. Now down in your cellar there's an album vanilla, there's nought on your Cornish but an old pepper pot morning till night. If you give us nought we'll pinch nought and bid you good night. And we'll come a Coalin, come a Coalin, come a Coalin, we'll come a Coalin for bonfire night. Now down in your cellar there's plenty of bugs. They've eaten me stockings and part of me clogs. I'll get a sharp knife, we'll cut their heads off. Then we'll have a good supper of bugs, heads and broth. And we'll come a Coalin, come a Coalin, come a Coalin, we'll come a Coalin for bonfire night. We'll come a Coalin, come a Coalin, come a Coalin, we'll come a Coalin for bonfire night. We'll come a Coalin, come a Coalin, come a Coalin, we'll come a Coalin for bonfire night. Up the ladder, down the wall, up and stop record, please us all. That last phrase at the end there, that's one of many children's chants which are used around this time. And you go online and find lots and lots of them, they're a lot of fun. Guy Fawkes Guy, hang him up high, time to a lamppost, and watch him die. We were lovely.